Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sundering Tarot. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My ancestors have called once again for the Out of Hand Tarot by Sawyer. I'll list that in the description box down below. But other than that, this is going to be your daily tarot reading for the 17th of September 2023. And we're going to try something new today. I'm going to try and do a different layout, different spread for today's daily tarot reading. So let me go ahead and get your cards out on the table and then I will walk you through it. By all means, let me know if you like it, if you love it, if you hate it, if you want me to, incorporate something else or subtract something. All ears. Alright, my lovelies, as I said, I'm shaking things up, I'm trying something new, and as you can see, things look a little bit different on the table. This is actually more reminiscent of one of the spreads I use for a full moon or a new moon or a monthly reading, but we've changed what the columns are. The first column is the best thing about your day. Second column here is the worst thing about your day. And then we have obstacles. That is our last column. So let's go ahead and try and jump in here. Near as I can tell, we have 4 major arcanas and 1 ace on the table. But let's see how well this works. Maybe it'll be the greatest thing ever, or maybe it won't. Let's find out. So the best thing about your day. We have the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Devil, Temperance, and the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay. Believe it or not, you might have a little bit of a breakthrough, and it comes kind of naturally. You may unintentionally clear something out, an obstacle or a blockage, an attachment that you've had for quite some time, and it may not even register that that is so much of an issue for you, in the moment. It's kind of just an offhand thing of, oh, yeah, okay. So that fixed itself, but it's actually, you have done something probably small and minute to bring balance, to change it. It's just you weren't actually looking for a solution to that. You weren't actively seeking the answer to that. That was not a problem you were being proactively trying to solve. You inadvertently solved your own problem. Something that was running in the background, and all of a sudden you killed it and you didn't realize it right off bat. So hey, great, we made progress the easy way. Instead of bashing our head off the desk trying to figure out a way to solve something, we literally just were us and did the right thing on an off moment, and it solved itself. And there's something to be said for that. So please, by all means, take that as a win. Don't stand there and go, did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Did I do that? No, take it as a win. Definitely take it as a win. Anything that gets solved really easy like that is great. Especially if it's something that is ready to go. It just naturally goes. Without having to force it. Without having to struggle so much with it. Instead, it's just like exhaling. It goes very naturally. I would most definitely call that a win. Okay. All right. And this column right here, of course, is the worst thing about our day. So we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse, the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups in the reverse, the World in the reverse, and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay. you're probably not highly motivated. This is not what I would call a productive day. We're not wanting to press ourselves and push ourselves to the limit to be productive. We're not putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. So if there's a lot of things that we have to get done, this is a day where you're not going to want to do that. And if this is a day where you have to work and you have a very demanding or stressful job, this is one of those days where you can't cut it. And you know you can't. Whether that is you're lacking energy, you're lacking motivation, getting things completed, it is going to be rather difficult today. And I say a lack of motivation, but also lack of energy. And it's because you're probably pouring from an empty cup, as you can see on this particular card right here. Here, I'm going to turn this in the upright just so you can see it. It's somebody pouring out of a cup. But we have it in the reverse. Your cup is not full. There's no one pouring into you. You might have to slow down and give yourself a little bit of a self-care day. You might have to be gentler on yourself. Knowing what your limits are and pushing past them just to get things done works sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. And in this case, for today, probably not. Now, we all have work, we all have bills to pay, we all have obligations, responsibilities. I'm not saying, hey, call into work when you feel just fine and your mental emotional state are just fine. Just call out just because Celeste said so. That's not what I'm talking about. There's going to be certain areas where you're going to struggle to complete things today. Whether it's because your heart's not in it, whether when it comes to that particular, say, chore or a task, your heart's not in it. Your mind's not in it. Your energy level just kind of plummets. It's not going to be an easy thing. So you might be a little halted when it comes to certain types of works, certain types of productivity, getting certain tasks completed for today. And of course, that's going to vary from person to person. I mean, I know when it comes to cleaning the house, there's certain tasks that I dread, I hate. And yeah, it doesn't inspire me to get motivated to do them quicker or enjoy it at the time. It's because it's a dreaded task. I don't like it. All right, and we're going to grab our obstacle column here for the day. And I kind of didn't space that very well, but we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the King of Wands, the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. That's a whole heck of a lot of I don't wanna on the table. That's literally your obstacle, is a whole lot of I don't wanna. Expending your energy in certain areas, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very slow. Remember those tasks I said that you're going to dread? The things that you dislike doing? You got to do them. You know you got to do them. You know you need to make headway on them. But when it comes to actually putting forth the energy towards those things that you're obligated to do, need to do, your focus just isn't there. You're not 100% there. You're not giving your heart to it. You're not giving your all to it. Your energy is, like I said, disrupted. So that also means with your slow moving energy, when you do try to tackle it, not only are you not fully present and engaged with it, it's really difficult to move on from that task. And it's because it's taking so long. You're dragging. You're dragging. And with that, being productive and seeing good results is probably not going to happen quite as much. Whether that's quality or quantity of time, energy, just the outright result. You might half-ass something. You might take 3 times as long to complete a task, and even then, it's not exactly perfectionism. It's not probably the best you can do. It's just acceptable. Now, can you push through that energy and get, a higher quality result? Get it to where it's up to par? Yes, but that takes an increase of focus. And right now, that's what you're struggling with, literally. Getting the right energy balance, focus, and attention to something is rather difficult. So if you're expecting perfect results, you need to lower your expectations today, because that is not what we're discussing. That's not what that is. So performance today might suffer a little bit, and it's just because it's not there. Maybe and they're drawing me to the King of Wands. Maybe putting on some music will help you, focus a little bit better, or put a pep in your step to where you're going to be slightly more motivated to tackle those issues that you just really don't want to bother with. I know sometimes, like when I do house chores, I listen to music just to get it done. It helps the time pass quickly, and my mind focuses more on the music and singing along and maybe even awkwardly dancing. Thank God nobody really sees that. But it makes those humdrum tasks a little bit easier to handle, especially when I'm not in a mood to clean. And we all get that way. There's sometimes things that we only do when we're in a certain mood, and it's because they're things that we just don't enjoy, don't like. So it's one of our coping mechanisms. Wouldn't be surprised if you don't end up dealing with one of those today. And for those of you that do like the astrology, Venus in Leo squares Jupiter in Taurus. Laziness can take over. There you go. I told you, that's a whole lot of I don't wanna on the table. It can be difficult to get moving with anything. You may feel too good and have a hard time finding motivation, so it's better to relax. Yes, you're going to have areas where you're going to make headway when you really didn't expect anything, or you put very little effort into it without trying, really, basically. That's the good news. Bad news is that there's certain areas where you're not engaged. You're just not present. You're not putting forth the energy. You feel lazy. You're unmotivated. You're wore down. And because of that type of energy, overcoming it to get good results is rather difficult. That is the resistance of itself. You're very slow moving, even when you do try to put forth effort. So a lot of high quality results are going to be little to none in particular areas, simply because you don't want to engage with it. You'd rather leave it on the back burner. Granted, some of those items, you can't leave it for tomorrow. You have to do it today. A whole lot of I don't wanna. You might be dragging your feet today on certain things. Sad but true. There it is. Sorry, welcome to adulthood. All right, my lovelies. I've got numerology for you. I'm still doing the numerology. All these cards here add up to 96, of course, reduces ultimately to 6. So this is a temporary opportunity, a temporary situation that will fluctuate. So if you got stuff to do and you just really are unmotivated, you want to have a self-care day, you want to take it easy, okay. fine. That's a temporary energy. You got stuff that you need to do, but your energy's so low you can't tackle it. Well, you can move, but you're moving slowly. Remember, this is only temporary though. So this bit of resistance, the whole lot of I don't wanna, is only for the moment. It's not going to last forever. Remind yourself of that. All right, I have to leave this here. Let me know what you guys think of this. We're going to try this for a bit and see what happens to our daily tarot readings, for better or for worse. Well, please, by all means, let me know your feedback. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? You want to add something new that isn't on the table? You want to subtract something? You want something else? I'm all ears. It's fair game. Let me know. And as always, if any of this resonates for you, go ahead and do me a favor and hit the big thumbs up. Feel free to share the video anywhere online. Truly appreciate those that do. It helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.